The latest on President Donald Trump's decision on recognizing Jerusalem as Israel's capital, all times local. 11:10 a.m. Bolivia's UN ambassador says he'll seek a UN Security Council meeting as soon as possible if President Donald Trump declares Jerusalem the capital of Israel. Bolivia is serving a 2-year term on the UN's most powerful panel. Ambassador Sacha Llrent Solis tells reporters that declaring Jerusalem as Israel's capital will be a reckless and a dangerous decision that goes against international law, the resolutions of the Security Council, and also weakens any effort for peace in the region. Solis says such a decision would threaten prospects for an Israeli-Palestinian peace agreement, as well as jeopardize international peace and security. 10:05 a.m. Leaders of major Christian denominations in the Holy Land have appealed to President Donald Trump to rethink his expected decision to recognize Jerusalem as Israel's capital. They say in a letter that Trump's steps will mean increased hatred, conflict, violence, and suffering in Jerusalem and the Holy Land. Their letter asks Trump to walk toward more love and a definitive peace by continuing to recognize the international status of Jerusalem. And they say that any sudden changes would cause irreparable harm. The letter was signed by all of the city's major church figures, including the Greek Orthodox Patriarch, Theophilos III, and Archbishop Pier Battista Pizzaballa, the Roman Catholic Apostolic Administrator. 9:50 a.m. The head of the Arab League says an expected U.S. decision to recognize Jerusalem as the capital of Israel would be an unjustified provocation for Arabs. Ahmed Abulghait says the anticipated U.S. decision would constitute a blow to Arab-American relations and to the U.S. role as a mediator between Israelis and Palestinians. He also says it would be a violation of UN resolutions and international law. Trump is expected to announce his decision later Wednesday. 8:55 a.m. British Prime Minister Theresa May says she plans to call President Donald Trump to discuss his plan to relocate the American embassy in Israel to Jerusalem. Trump is reportedly poised to start the process of shifting the embassy from Tel Aviv to the Holy City. May tells the House of Commons that Britain's position is that the status of Jerusalem should be determined in a negotiated settlement between the Israelis and the Palestinians, and Jerusalem should ultimately form a shared capital. 8 a.m. The Union for Reform Judaism in the United States says President Donald Trump's anticipated announcement recognizing Jerusalem as Israel's capital is ill-timed. The group's leader, Rabbi Rick Jacobs, says in a statement that while the reform movement believes Jerusalem is the eternal capital of the Jewish people and the U.S. embassy should be moved from Tel Aviv to Jerusalem, now is not the time. Jacobs says we cannot support his decision to begin preparing that move now, absent a comprehensive plan for a peace process. The New York City-based organization says the relocation should be done in the broader context reflecting Jerusalem's status as a city holy to Jews, Christians, and Muslims.